All right. Hi.
Hello.
I'm Ashley.
Chris.
We're at the Lucas Group, and we're from Century 21. We're starting a new series, Home Tip Tuesday. Home Tip, giving you tips on buying, selling. So today we thought about the fact that the market, people think it's a little slow right now, but what are the benefits just to upsizing in the market? Well, that we're in right now.
Well, I think one thing to keep in mind is when you're upsizing in a market, well, let's back up. This type of market right now is, well, if you're in the Fraser Valley, like we're in Abbotsford, Chilliwack, Lang Mission, most areas around are buyers' markets. So that means the market favors the buyers. Their actions are more favorable. As a seller, it's a little more difficult to sell. You're probably going to have to negotiate more on price. Buyers have more options to pick from, things like that. So one thing to keep in mind, if you're upsizing, you're buying probably more value of a home. So in a market where the values are slipping a bit possibly, think of percentages. If a market slips a certain percent, we'll use 5% on $1 million value home you're moving into. Well, what is that? $50,000 a market slips in a period of time? Well, if you're in a townhouse and it's worth $500,000 and the market slips 5%, you're losing $25,000. So your purchase is becoming cheaper faster than what you're achieving on the sale of your home. So you're actually gaining ground, if you will, if you think of it that way. So if you're upsizing from a condo, townhome to home, or just maybe a nicer home, things like that, if you're moving into a higher value home, that price of that higher value home is coming down quicker than the sale price. So you're gaining. So is it going to hurt you? No. Let's get you into bigger homes. Start making more equity, because when that market turns, you can do so much better. So many people try and time the market, but they miss it. I can't even count the amount of times I've had people like, oh, we're waiting for the market to turn for whatever reason. It doesn't happen on time, and they miss the market. Well, there's a saying out there, what is it? It's not about trying to time the market, it's about time in the market. So you want to get that purchase in, start building your equity, pay down that principal on your mortgage, and keep growing that way. So that's one thing to keep in mind. With the price differentials the way they are, moving into a higher price and you're in a lower price market, it's a great time to do it.